Welcome to Rugby Nats TV. This week we have made the 246-mile journey all the way down to Cornwall to showcase this National 3 South West side Camborne RFC. Here are your key facts on the club. The Cherry and Whites are not only the new boys to this National 3 division, but they are currently dictating the pace and leading the way in this league, which I have to say is rather impressive considering the club hasn't played level 5 rugby since the 90s. To be perfectly honest though, there are still several question marks around Camborne's form so far this season. Can the Cherry and Whites sustain their current pace? Is this just a lucky run of fixtures? Or on the flip side, did the club actually set out for promotion this season? And do they have the foundation set on and off the pitch ready for level 4 rugby? Whatever these answers may be, there is no denying that Camborne are currently playing some top quality rugby and are relishing every minute of life in National 3. Let's jump straight into it this week, catch up with some of the players, find out how they're preparing for this weekend's fixture against Brixham, plus ask all the questions we're dying to find out. Do you think you guys are ready for National 2 Level 4 rugby?
Yeah, I think, who knows if you're ready. I think, if you win the league, then I think you have to do rugby justice, and you have to go up and and try it. And I think that's what we'll definitely do. But unfortunately, it's still a lot of games to play before anything like that can happen. So we have to be smart, I think.
You take on Brixham this weekend. How are you prepared for these boys, and what are you expecting from them?
To be quite honest, I haven't really seen much, but like anything, they're a tough team. It's sort of a derby, it's sort of local, so it's going to be hard. I think after last week's performance, we've done a lot of this week actually looking at ourselves and what we can do and what we can bring, and hopefully that's enough come Saturday.
I wish you best of luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And as an outsider looking in, it seems to be sort of a real good feel factor here.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah.
Tell us what makes it so special.
It's special because we are very much community based, and we make sure that we engage with the community. We help out with students because they come here for like we have charity lunches and stuff like that, so they come here and help out and provide front of house for us. And we also, I think it's probably somewhere in the region of £40,000 we've raised over the past 7 or 8 years for charity. So it's all about engaging in the community, and that's what I think drives this club, because the reality is, and we all know this, that rugby alone is not enough. You have to do other stuff, and you have to make your club available for the community to use effectively.
What does grassroots rugby mean to you?
Grassroots is vitally important because it enables the game to gel and to move forward and grow, and without it you wouldn't get the clubs, you wouldn't get the supporters. It's just a necessary thing in order to make sure that rugby is sustainable.
Colin, we really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any strange superstitions?
Nah, none. No.
Left sock always on first.
Yeah, but I can't really say them, to be fair. It's a bit rude.
Toughest ground to play in the league?
Old Reds. Come back to that one.
Things away.
Lydney or Dings Crusaders.
If you could be one of your teammates, who would it be and why?
Ben Kent, biggest grabber. Murray Western, good luck.
Probably Ben Kent, bit of a grabber.
Ben Kent, because he's money team and he wears Ralph Lauren for training.
Hardest hitter?
Sam Lazy.
Rocco.
Either Rocco or my brother, it's quite hard. Yeah, Rocco, I reckon. They're the winner, Rocco.
Worst dressed?
Dave Roberts.
Robbo.
Dave Roberts.
Worst haircut?
Chickpea. Tommy Lee. I'm up there probably.
Tommy Lee.
I'd probably put myself up for that, to be fair. Mine's natural, but haircut choice, Tommy Lee. Yeah, Tommy Lee.
We are back at the Rec to watch the Cherry and Whites take on Brixham this afternoon. The history books would suggest that Brixham are the favourites in today's fixture, as both teams have played each other 12 times, and Camborne, well, they've only managed to secure one victory from all their previous meetings. Camborne may have slipped up on the road against Bracknell last weekend, but they certainly looked hungry on Thursday night at training to make amends and keep talks of back-to-back promotions alive. For me, there are just so many factors which make this such an unpredictable fixture. But I personally think the home crowd today will be the difference between the two sides. I've been told that the club average 700 spectators every home fixture, which just shows how much the Cherry and Whites mean to this community. Can Camborne deliver the win today, and will this home side push their team all the way to victory? We'll find out this afternoon. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but if you keep going on the way that you are, you could be looking at another promotion this year. Are the club ready for level 4 rugby, and have you even looked into the costs for that jump?
It wasn't in the plan. To be honest with you, last year's promotion from South West 1 was planned. It's something which we wanted to do. We almost did it about 4 years ago. We reached the playoffs, went to Gloucester to play Old St trainers at the time, lost that one really closely, but it's something which was on the cards and we wanted to do that. So last year the promotion to this league was planned, no doubt about that at all. The plan this year, when we met back in June, was to consolidate, if you like, make sure that we stayed in this league, to aim for a possible mid-table top 6 position. Speaking to Ian Morgan, our coach at the time, he felt we were good enough to possibly get in the top 4, but promotion never even entered our heads.
You've only just got promotion to this league. You currently sit top. What are you feeding these guys?
They're just enthusiastic. They work hard for each other. We don't buy players in. A lot of these boys have been together now for about 3 or 4 years. So it's just about channeling that now and making sure they understand why we're doing things and where we need to do them. And they're really taking it on board, and it's paying off. We've had a couple of slip-ups, but you're going to have that in this league. So we're happy place at the moment.
What is the secret of your success at the moment? Is it the style of play for the boys?
I think so, yeah. I mean, they've always had a good strong pack of forwards, but I wanted them to move the ball a little bit more this year and exploit space, and we've done that really well. I mean, you look at the points that we've put on the board this year, and it is showing. Obviously, the wet season's in now, so we'll see how we adapt to that now.
We've just had an interview with Chairman Alan, and he said promotion wasn't even in the talks. You were aiming for top 4. Have you reassessed that? Have you had a little think about it?
No, on the playing front between myself and the players, we've said from the start we go game by game, and we're back to game 1 today because we've lost. So, and that's how we do it now. It's week on week, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, we'll know where we stand by sort of end of January, early February time. But obviously, what they think down in the clubhouse is a little bit different to what we do here.
Have you gone for a specific game plan today to beat these boys?
No, we just got to nail our set piece. If we can keep them quiet at set piece, we'll have a good chance. But we've just got to make sure the scrum time, line out, our execution at those areas has got to be good today.
Ian, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thanks,
Thank you, mate. What does this club mean to you?
I've been involved with the club for about 18 years. My son was here in the Mini and Juniors for about 6 years. I was on the Mini and Juniors committee when he was here. I helped with stewarding and with the club, and it's a good friendly atmosphere.
What makes this club such an integral part of the community?
Well, I think we try and plan for the community, we try and build for the community, we include the community, and as you can see here today, we get lots of people that will come and support us.
What does grassroots rugby mean to you?
Oh no, this is where rugby really exists, because this is where all of the players start.
David, congratulations on the win. What was said in the changing rooms at half-time for you to come out and give a performance like that?
We got told about doing territory because going down the slope is very hard to get out of the corners here. And we said about our defence, make sure we're disciplined because they will crack. And it just showed in the second half when we come out, we scored early doors and then got us going again. And our defence today, I think, was pretty good again. And that's what we've been working on.
Now, I've asked a few people around the club the question about promotion. What's the chat amongst the boys? What's going on around the change room? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. We got a very young side in there. We got boys down there 21, 22, and they're very keen. And we come into this league from last year, and obviously we're at the top at the moment. Hopefully we keep going at the top. But as a club, as a playing side, we all want it, and it'd be good for Camborne to first time being in the national leagues in 19 years, I think they said, and now we're pushing on to go up against National 2.
Let's bring Joe in. Joe, I thought you had the better of these boys in the first half. What went wrong there in the second?
I think first half the wind and the slope played a bit of a part in it, to be honest. But like you said, it's a game of momentum. They came back, we lost the kick off, and they were off in the corner, and that's it. Game swung. So a bit of a frustrating one. Opposite message to these boys in the half time, really. Don't crack, keep them there for 10 minutes, and we'll have the game won. But didn't happen.
Let's talk about next week. You've got Bromsgrove at home. Is this a must win for you guys?
I think, given the league position, it's a must win. We've been so hot and cold this year. I think we need to kind of click at some point and really hammer someone. I mean, I'm not going to underestimate them. Turn up, same focus, and we'll see what happens. But definitely gun in for the win and gun in for 5 points.
Wish you the best of luck with that, Joe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's it for this week. A massive thank you to everyone at Camborne for allowing us to showcase their rugby club. Their Rugby Nats Crossbar Challenge will be out on Wednesday at 11 a.m, so please do keep a lookout for that. Next week, we have a rather interesting episode on our hands. We're off to showcase Liverpool St Helens, who claim to be the oldest open rugby club in the world. As you know, we did episode 2 at Blackheath, who they also claim to be the oldest open rugby club in the world. So I'm sure there's going to be a few debates and conversations over the coming weeks. Make sure you tune into this episode on our YouTube channel at Rugby Nats UK. Until next time.